Away from matters politics, now barely days after welcoming her newborn, Daisy Sergon suffered a life-threatening stroke. 2 brain surgeries and a series of medical procedures later, she remains weak, half-paralyzed and speech-impaired. Her medical bill ballooned to 6 million shillings and the costs are still accumulating as she requires physiotherapy and another surgery. The state of affairs has left her family financially drained and they're now appealing to well-wishers to assist them in clearing the bill and giving Daisy a fighting chance to reunite with her baby. Here's Ben Chuma with that report.
Days after undergoing an emergency cesarean section, Daisy Sergon collapsed at home. The young mother had suffered a stroke. What followed was a frantic race through hospitals, 2 brain surgeries, and weeks in the intensive care unit. Her husband, Chris, remembers vividly the events of that morning that changed their world.
Early morning of 24th May, when Daisy complained of feeling some dampness in the left side, and little did I know that there were signs of stroke. So within a few minutes, I went back to check on Daisy, and I found her lying on the floor, having collapsed. She had suffered a stroke on the left side. So immediately I mobilized some people and we came and carried Daisy and took her to the nearest hospital.
Doctors removed a life-threatening clot from her brain, then performed a medical procedure known as decompressive craniotomy to manage the swelling.
To ensure that they allow the brain time to swell so that it can swell to its maximum and then start healing. So that involved removing some part of her skull, which was kept aside until she heals, which up to today is still kept aside. And so that again prompted her to be taken back again to ICU.
The surgery saved her life, but left her with a huge medical bill depleting the family's resources.
The bill now is over 7 million, and the 700,000 for the insurance has covered that. And then we got an approval from SHA for the procedure that was done for her for 336,000. So we have tried as a family as well. We have raised some part of the bill, around 1.5 million Kenya shillings, but Daisy is still held up in the hospital because of the balance of around 4.7 million.
I'm sure and I believe if Daisy is discharged and goes to meet the child, even the healing will be faster, because the feeling of the child is not near. The feeling of how is my child will at least disappear.
Though she has begun to show signs of recovery, such as return of her speech and movement in her left leg, she remains physically weak and is half-paralyzed on the left side.
We are expecting that she will get to go home to continue with the home-based care, but then after 2 months, she's coming back for another procedure. They call the cranioplasty. That is now to return the part of the skull that had been taken away for the brain to heal.
With her journey to recovery far from over, the family is pleading for financial aid to settle her medical bill.
Please, well-wishers, we beg you, and I know and I trust you love our feelings and the support.
The baby will be grateful for the help that you have offered so that she can be reunited with her mother.
They need to support that anybody will put in through to assist the mother, at least to go and be close to the child to feel the warmth of the mother. I know, even if we say thanks, it would be enough.
To support Daisy, send your contributions to pay bill number 538-2066. 538-2066. Account number, your name. Ben Chumba, Sunday Express.